This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. Now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Reed Field for today's game between the Hawley Nuggets and your Barnesville Trojans. Students, parents, teachers, and administration would like to extend a warm welcome to our friends from Hawley. Out of respect for this facility, we ask that all trash be placed in the nearest receptacle at the conclusion of today's contest. For everyone's safety, please remember it's recommended that masks be worn at all times when sitting in the bleachers. Social distancing guidelines must be followed at all times with the exception of immediate family members. All spectators must remain outside the competition area. Now let's meet your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Hawley Nuggets. First, the substitutes. Number 4, Billy Renner. Number 16, Bryce Spensky. And number 7, Ben Giesland. Starting for Hawley and playing at third base, number 2, Alex Bratch. At shortstop, batting second, number 2, Gavin Klevgard. Playing center field and batting third, number 20, Aiden Dahl. Batting fourth, the first baseman, the third baseman, number 3, Bailey Thompson. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 13, Teague Spillum. Batting seventh, number 11, the pitcher, Ryan Spear. Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 9, Bryant Carlisle. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 12, Joey Ockery. And batting ninth, number 9, second baseman, Dustin Gertis. He's coached by Bo Lofgren. Here's your starting lineup for the home team, the Barnesville Trojans. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 11, Carson Hagen. Batting second, pitcher, number 3, Peyton Pauna. Batting third, left fielder, number 2, Noah Kraus. Batting fourth, number 18, third baseman, Caleb Jablonski. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 21, Bryce Kruger. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 20, Travis Affield. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 8, Asher O'Brien. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 10, Jack Olson. And batting ninth, right fielder, number 23, Ian Bulgreen. Now please stand, remove all your head coverings, face the flag and honor the American flag in the center field, beyond the center field fence as we play our national.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Alrighty, hi, hello, and welcome to Reed Field here in Barnesville, Minnesota. Just about to get this baseball game underway here between the Hawley Nuggets and the Barnesville Trojans. Game 1 of 2 here in a doubleheader between these two teams. Should be a good twin bill here, as the great Ernie Banks would say. It's a beautiful day for baseball. Let's play two. Going to be getting things started here with the Hawley Nuggets. Stepping in and batting leadoff for them is going to be Alex Bratch, who gets the start at catcher today. Due up after him, Gavin Cleveguard, as well as Aiden Dahl, Bailey Thompson, Teague Spillman, Ryan Spur, Bryant Carlisle, Joey Aker, and Dustin Gertis. So that's your starting lineup for Hawley today. Then due up for the Barnesville Trojans on the other end, we got Carson Hagen batting leadoff, Peyton Pana, Noah Kraus, Caleb Jablonski, Bryce Kruger, Travis Affield, Asher O'Brien, Jack Olson, and Ian Ballgreen rounding out the starting lineup for the Trojans here today. Getting the start today for the Trojans on the mound is going to be Peyton Pana, as he's getting his final few warm-ups in. It looks like we're about ready to play baseball. As going to be Alex Bratch digging in. And first pitch going to be in there for a strike. So game underway here. 0-1 count. First pitch coming in at 4:04, so about 4 minutes later than expected, but overall not too bad. As second pitch is going to go wide for a ball, make the count 1-1. That pitch low in for ball 2. That one fouled back, evening up the count at 2 apiece. As one of the players on deck will go and get that ball. Big pitch on the way right here on an even count. Pitch number 5 of this at-bat. And that one going to be fouled back as well, sailing over towards the cars in the parking lot. Hopefully none of them getting touched right there. That would be a very expensive foul ball. No, it looks like it lands harmlessly on the ground. Still a 2-2 count. Pitch coming in. That one wide, and that's going to make it a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. And that one is going to be popped up but foul. Keep the at-bat alive. Three-two pitch on the way. And that one's going to be poked into center field, charging in to make the play and falling down and making the catch. Nice play right there by Jack Olson for out number 1. Getting down and dirty. The team's equipment manager going to need a little bleach to get that stain out, but it's going to be well worth it, as that'll be the first out of the inning. So I'll bring up Gavin Cleveguard batting second here for the Nuggets. With one down here in the top of the first. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Good pitch down low at the knees. Oh, 1. That one behind the batter right there, nearly hitting him. That'll even up the count at 1 apiece. 1-1 pitch is going to just be outside of the zone. So I'll bring it to a 2-1 count. And the 2-1 is cut on and popped up foul. Even it up at 2 apiece. 1 away here and a chance to get 2 away with a good pitch. The 2-2 to Cleveguard is high and tight for ball 3. Ducking away yet again. Few warning shots, if you will. Back to a full count. Here's the pitch. That one is popped up, way up. Catcher and batter both looking around to find it. It's going to be foul. Now unofficially pitch number 15 of the game coming up. And that one going to be popped up foul as well. Catcher running over trying to make a play, and he got it. Couldn't quite see it from the window pane right there, but that was a heck of a play by the catcher to get out number 2. Crashing up against the fence. So already now 2 defensive web gems here from the Trojans. They got 2 away off of 2 long at-bats, but they're going to come out victorious in both of them. I'll bring up Aiden Dahl. 2 away, and the first pitch to Dahl is going to be a ball. 1-0. That one going to catch the edge of the zone for a strike. A great pitch right there as Dahl will take. The 1-1 on the way from Pana. That one cut on and missed for strike 2. Chance to get out of the inning with a strike right here for Pana. The 1-2, and that one popped up foul, so I'll keep the at-bat alive for a moment. Has been 2 up, 2 down so far for Pana, but fair amount of pitches in the process of doing it. Already coming up on unofficially pitch number 20 for him. And what will it be? It's going to be chopped up the middle into the hole. Nice play by the shortstop, and he got him, and Barnesville gets out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning to start the night off for Peyton Pana, and Barnesville going to head over to the dugout, and they'll get a chance to get their hitting sticks go. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Reed Field. About ready to get the bottom of the first inning underway here. It was a runless, hitless, walkless, airless first inning for the Nuggets as they failed to reach base. Now taking the mound for the Nuggets is going to be number 11, Ryan Spur. He'll get the start in game 1 of this doubleheader. He's going to be going up against Carson Hagen, who's going to be digging in at shortstop today, batting leadoff.
Number 11, Carson Hagen.
First pitch in for a strike for Spur. He'll get out up front on the count, 0-1. That one going to be poked but foul. Charging over to try and make the play as the first baseman, but it can maybe see the edge of the ball right there trickling over the wrong side of the fence, at least from a Nugget perspective. So I'll make it 0-2. Hagen will dig back in. And the 0-2 pitch, that one grounded towards the shortstop. Over to first, ball in the glove, foot on the bag. Easy out number one right there for Hawley. Classic 6-3 ground out right there as shortstop grounds out to shortstop. That'll bring up Peyton Pana. One away, and the first pitch to Pana is going to be in there for a strike. The 0-1, and that one's low for a ball, evening up the count at 1 apiece. Spur going quickly. That one going to be chopped over to the third baseman. Thompson will fire it over to first, and that one's over the head. Pana rounding first. He's going to head into second, and he'll slide in for extra safety, and Pana will reach second on an error.
For Barnesville, left fielder, number 2, Noah Kraus.
So I'll bring up Noah Kraus with 1 on and 1 away. Man on second as he cut on and missed for strike 1. Kraus will settle back into the box. Second pitch on the way. That one popped up over towards the right fielder, charging in as it drifts foul, and he's going to make the catch. Tagging up and heading to third and getting in safely is Pana. So chalk that up as a sac fly right there as he'll advance the runner over to third, and now the first run standing 90 feet away. 2 away as the Nuggets get another out right there.
Number 18, Caleb Jablonski.
I'll bring up Jablonski. Fired right back up to Spurs, snagged by the second baseman, but that's going to bring the runner home, so Jablonski will drive home the run. That'll make it a 1-0 ball game here. They're going to rule that a hit, a single for Jablonski.
For Barnesville catcher, number 21, Bryce Kruger.
First pitch into Kruger is a strike. Second pitch will even up the count at 1 apiece as that one's called ball. He'll take. Spurs pitch on the way. That one headed into the hole, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Bryce Kruger with the poke of the bat right there as that ball will find the exact spot that it needed to. That'll advance the runner over to second as well, and a little bit of a 2-out rally going right now for the Trojans.
First baseman, Travis Affield.
I'll bring up Travis Affield. Affield will take for ball 1. Second pitch fouled off back over towards the bullpen and the other softball field, it looks like, as drifts way out there, and one brave fan going to be making the trek all the way over to retrieve that ball and bring it back. Get a few steps in there. Spurs pitch on the way. That one cut on and missed. Big chop right there for a strike. That'll make it a 1-2 count. One, two on the way. That one fouled off towards the same area. Outfield will keep this AB alive right here with a runner, 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. One, two to Affield. He'll take for ball 2. That one outside. And that one going to be fouled off. Spur on the 2-2. That one fouled off as well, so Affield making some good contact right here. He's on it, but just has not quite been able to straight it out. Good job to keep the AB alive right there, fouling it off. Still 2-2 with 2 away. Now Spur looking at 17 pitches here in this first inning. That one going to be hit up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is the runner from second, and he'll get in safely, and runners heading to second and third. And they got the tag at third, so they'll bring home a run. But the catcher firing it over to third base and getting a tag as Barnesville Trojans looking to maybe grab an extra base and get 2 runners in scoring position here to keep the 2-out rally going. But they will bring home another run as they take the lead 2-0 here after the bottom of the first. We'll be right back with the top of the second right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Welcome back to the top of the second inning here at Reed Field. Due up for the Nuggets, it's going to be Bailey Thompson, Teague Spillum, and Ryan Spur. As the Nuggets went 1-2-3 down here in the first inning, they'll try and get the bats going to respond to a good 2-out rally here from the Trojans as they tack home 2 runs with 2 outs. Nearly got a few more, but a nice throw right there by the catcher to get the runner out at third. Settling back onto the hill is going to be Peyton Pana as he'll try to repeat what he did in the first inning. Bailey Thompson batting cleanup is going to try and get things going here for the Nuggets. As Pana will likely get one final warm-up pitch in here. And so here is Thompson, the third baseman.
Number 3, third baseman Bailey Thompson.
So he'll settle into the right-handed batting side of the batter's box. Pana with 20 pitches here in the first inning. Here comes pitch number 21 to get things started in the second. And that one will be low for a ball. The 1-0 on the way. That one going to be popped up towards the outfield. Charging in as the left fielder and making the catch right there. Nice play. That'll be out number 1. So nice quick at-bat right there for Pana. As mentioned earlier, he went 1-2-3, but had a lot of All three of his at-bats were a lot of pitches in them, but he'll get a nice quick 2-pitch out right there. I'll bring up Teague Spillum. That pitch going to be taken on the edge of the corner for a strike, even up the count at 1 apiece. One on the way. That one will be taken low for a ball. Pana sets and fires. That one going to be chopped over towards the third baseman, but drifting foul. That'll even up the count at 2 apiece. Now Spillum will have to try and make some good contact right here. Two-two pitch on the way. That one going to be poked over towards the right fielder. Running in and trying to make the play and can't. Spillum get around first and head for second. Throw on the way, and Spillum is going to tumble and slide in safely, the umpire says. Close call right there, to say the least. But a nice job right there to recover and get his hand back on the bag right there. So that'll go down as a double for Spillum. That'll put a runner in scoring position here for Hawley. That'll bring up the pitcher, Ryan Spur, who will try and help his own cause. Spur will take the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 and Spur cracks one over towards left field, and that one gonna drop over towards the fence. That'll score Spillum as he'll head home. And so Spur will help his cause right there as he has a 1-run double, and that'll get the Nuggets on the board here in the top of the first, top of the second. I'll put the score at 2-1. I'll bring up Bryant Carlisle. Pitch to Carlisle. First pitch swung on over towards the second baseman. Fires over to first for the out. That'll make it 2 down here in the top of the second. That'll also advance the runner to third. So Spur now 90 feet away from tying the game up, and looks like they'll get a courtesy runner for Spur as well. I'll bring up Joey Ockery. Ockery will take the first pitch for a strike. Oh, 1 with 2 down. Ockery swinging and miss for strike 2. As Pana will try and get out of the inning with the lead intact. Here's a big 0-2 pitch right here from Pana. And he got him looking. Strike 3. Peyton Pana, 3 pitches, 3 strikes. And that's the third out. So that'll wrap up the top of the second right here. Nuggets do trim into the deficit. They now make it a 1-2 ball game here. Trojans will be due up next here at the bottom of the second. We'll be right back right after a quick message from your sponsor here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Getting things started here for the bottom of the second will be Asher O'Brien as he chops one towards the pitcher. Spur will fire over, and that'll be a quick first out for the Nuggets. One pitch, one out. That's peak efficiency right there. So I'll bring up the center fielder, Jack Olson. And Olson hits one over towards the shortstop. Quick fire over to first, and that'll get him. Great play by the shortstop right there to get Olson out at first. And just like that, it's 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Ryan Spur and the Nuggets.
Right fielder number 23, Ian Bullgreen.
I'll bring up Ian Bullgreen. Bullgreen chopping and missing for strike one. That pitch in there and got him. So 3 up, 3 down right there for Ryan Spur. Just like that, a very quick inning for the Nuggets. 3 up, 3 down. And we'll get things restarted here with the top of the third right after this quick message from your sponsor here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And just like that, we're back again. Commercial break about as quick as that half inning right there. About one of the quickest half innings of baseball I think I've ever seen right there. Count up only 5 pitches for Spur in that one as they get a quick 1, 2, 3. So Peyton Pana will try and follow that act back up as he'll settle back into the mound here. As we start the third inning, top of 3 here from Reed Field in Barnesville, Minnesota, for those of you just joining us. Score is 1-2 here. The Trojans with a 2-out rally in the bottom of the first, tacking home a couple of runs. And then following it up was the Nuggets with Ryan Spur doubling home a run in the top of the second. And it's been deadlocked ever since then. We've seen some quality pitching and defense throughout this game. And quick moving game as, take a look. Can't quite find it. Looks like it's been about 28 minutes of gameplay so far. And we're already into the third inning. That one will be a swing and a miss for strike one. The 0-1 to Geiters, and that one, it looked like almost hit him. Got out of the way just in time, so we'll take the ball instead of taking his base. That'll leave it up to count at 1 apiece. 1-1 pitch from Pana. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. Big chop right there. Now Pana out ahead of the count. Let's see what he has up his sleeve. The 1-2 down below near the dirt. just outside of the strike zone right there. They'll even up the count at 2 apiece as the catcher drops it, fires it back. Maybe trying to get a bit of a pitch frame right there. Count even again at 2-2. And that one will get the outside of the zone. Strike 3. Great pitch right there from Pana. That's the first out of the inning. Got him looking. That's a dreaded backwards K right there. So I imagine any of you ball players at home know all about the whole adage, you never want to go down looking. But that was a great pitch right there. Certainly don't blame him for taking that one. Bratch will take that pitch for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 with a line out here. Has hit one out towards the outfield. It was a nice diving play by Olsen. He'll look to change that up here in his second at-bat as he'll take the second pitch for ball 2. Both the first 2 pitches drifting outside of the zone. Bratch will pop that one up. Charging in is Olsen. The shortstop will call him off, and Hagen makes the catch. Check that. Looks like that one actually dropped in. So Bratch will reach first there. As he reverses course.
For Hawley, shortstop, number 6, number 2, Gavin Klevgard.
I'll bring up Gavin Klevgard, who fouled out. As a nice play by Bryce Kruger, the catcher, to make the catch for his first out. You remember him almost charging into that side fence right there. First pitch will be taken for strike 1. Courtesy throw back over to first to check Bratch. He'll slide back in safely. And another pickoff attempt right there. So speed of Bratch may be fresh in the minds of some of these Trojan players, as I have to imagine batting leadoff, especially as a catcher, something you don't see too often, but I have to imagine he has a fine set of wheels on him. He's got a healthy lead over on first base, and now he's taken off for a steal. Kruger will fire over, and Bratch is in there safely, sliding in head first. He'll call time, so chalk that up as a stolen base for Alex Bratch. And right on cue, he's showing off those fine pair of wheels. He'll dust off his jersey as it gets some well-earned dirt on it. That'll put a runner in scoring position here for Klevgard as he'll try and tie this game up. But first, he's got to face this 0-2 count. Pana's pitch on the way. That one inside for a ball. So he'll stay alive here as the count goes to 1-2. You can hear that third base coach of Hawley saying, get this ball game tied up here. I have to imagine that a base hit, especially into the outfield, would probably score Bratch from second. And that one is going to be poked into the outfield. Check that. From this angle, it looked like it was, but seemed to have died a little bit. So it'll be an easy catch right there for the second baseman. That'll be out number 2 of this inning.
For Hawley, number 20, left fielder, center fielder, Aiden Dahl.
Aiden Dahl will dig in now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out as he cut on and missed for strike 1. Pana kicks and fires. That one will be inside for a ball, evening up the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1. That one outside. Good take right there from Dahl to make it a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 to Dahl. Dahl will foul that one back. It heads over the press box, which I'm currently sitting in. So that'll make it 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on second. Here in the top of the third. As Pana will try and get out of the inning with the lead intact here for Barnesville. 2-2 pitch. Pana hit him. And he'll take his base. Aiden Dahl with a little bit of a strut in his step right there as he will wear it, as the ball players like to say. That'll put him on first. And now runner on first and second here as Hawley will try and get a 2-out rally of their own mounted. Bailey Thompson batting cleanup will dig in. He's got 2 runners on. The go-ahead run standing at first base. And the tying run 180 feet away. First pitch taken for a ball. And Thompson with an opposite field hit right there. That one a little bit too opposite field, though, as it'll go foul. Evening up the count at 1 apiece. Thompson is 0 for 1 with a fly out. He flew out in the top of the second. He'll look to change that around here as Hawley will try and not leave 2 runners on base. That one chopped over towards the third baseman and couldn't quite grab it cleanly. He'll fire over to first, and they say he's safe. Beating the throw is Thompson, so that'll load the bases. And the pressure continuing to mount here for Barnesville. Teague Spillum is 1 for 1 on the day with a double. And now he's got the bases loaded. As he'll foul that one off. Spillum was the one who actually scored the run here for the Nuggets as he was driven home by Ryan Spur, who followed up his double with a double of his own. That pitch will drop in for a strike, making it a 0-2 count. And a strikeout right here for Pana would go a long way for the Trojans. Pana, the 0-2, high and tight for a ball. More suspense starting to build here, as you have to imagine this could be one of those game-defining at-bats. Talk about batting average with runners on and runners in scoring position, often being the deciding between winning and losing games. This could be one right here, as that one's grounded up the middle. Nice play, snagged by Pana. And there's out number 3, and Barnesville keeps the lead. Peyton Pana getting the out that he needs after getting into a bases-loaded jam. But it's still a 1-2 ball game here as the Nuggets leave 3 runners on. Not quite able to muster any more runs here. Thrilling top of the third inning right here. Let's see if the Trojans can follow that up with a good inning of their own here in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back with some more baseball right after this.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Alrighty, welcome back to Reed Field here. Still a 2-1 ball game, as you can see. A few more hits and errors in the scorebook for both these teams as the action's starting to mount here. We're heading towards the bottom of the third inning. Going to be due up is the top of the order for Barnesville. Going to be Hagen, Pana, and Kraus. Spur getting his final few warm-ups in as he'll settle back in for inning number 3 of pitching. relatively low pitch count. Looking at unofficially only 23 pitches so far for Ryan Spur. Seen a few quick innings from him. Here's Carson Hagen. Hagen will take that for strike one. That one going to be grounded over towards the shortstop, firing over to first and getting the out. That's another quick at-bat right there as Spur will get another quick out. That'll be out number one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Peyton Pana. Settles back in. He'll take the first pitch for a ball outside. Pana chopping and missing for strike two. Excuse me, strike one. Even count here, one apiece as Spur works quickly. That one outside for a ball. That one swung on and missed for strike two. Back to an even count, two apiece, and a chance to get a big strikeout right here for Ryan Spur. And already he's ready to fire again. That one low and away for a ball. That'll make it a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. That one fouled straight back. Just glancing over the window right there. Boy, you want to talk about people saying that baseball is a slow sport. Clearly have never watched Ryan Spur pitch before. He pitches like how I like to drive, just point A to point B and no in between right there. He'll walk the batter right there. So Pana will reach first on a walk, as he reached on an error last time, and that'll bring up Kraus. Kraus swinging and missing for strike one right there. Spur getting ahead in the count. One down with a runner on first here in the bottom of the third. Trojans still leading 2-1. What has had a few edgier seat moments so far in this game. Spurs pitch low for a ball. One. That one chopped. Charging in as the third baseman. He'll fire over to first, and they'll say he's safe. Nice hustle right there to beat out the throw. And they're going to rule that as an infield hit. So I'll put runners on first and second here. And it's going to be Jablonski digging in. Jablonski pops that one up. Heading back over, drifting as the second baseman, and he'll find his footing and make the catch for out number two of this inning.
Barnesville catcher, number 21, Bryce Kruger.
Now with 2 on and 2 out, here's Bryce Kruger as he'll take the pitch for ball one. That one outside and heading over and sliding into third is Pana, so that'll put him 90 feet away from scoring. Runners on the corners with a 1-0 count. That one popped up, way up. Heading over is the first baseman as he can't quite make the play. That one drifting over towards the fence. Would have been a heck of an effort right there had he made it. Instead, that'll even up the count at 1 apiece. One to Kruger. He'll take and taking off for second and getting in safely. Count that as a stolen base right there for Noah Kraus. And that one up the middle over towards second base and making the play and getting out of the inning is Spur, as it's a nice little 4-3 ground out right there. So no runs and 1 hit here for the Trojans as that ends the third inning. Due up in inning number 4 for the Nuggets going to be Ryan Spur, Bryant Carlisle, and Joey Acre. We'll be right back with that right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Back in action now here as we're getting ready to start the top of the 4th inning, as Pana will settle back onto the hill. Unofficially 57 pitches on the night for him so far. Of course, I say unofficial as usually give or take a few, as I'm trying my best to keep track here on my phone scorecard. But for those of you that are trying to follow pitch count at home, as I know that's definitely a hot topic here in the baseball world, unofficially 57 so far here for Pana as he'll finish up his warm-ups. He got the start here tonight. He's put in 3 quality innings so far, as only 1 runner has touched home. And the man that knocked him home is about to be due up right here, Ryan Spur, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. And he'll try and kickstart the top of the 4th inning right here for the Nuggets.
Leading off for Hawley. Pitcher, number 11, Ryan Spur.
If you want to talk about pitchers, well, Spur is a pitcher himself, and he's having a fine outing himself as well, as gave up 2 in the first, but it's been goose eggs since then, and pretty low pitch count for him as well. Spur fouls that one straight back for strike 1. A 1 from Pana to Spur will be in there for a strike, as it's cut on and missed for strike 2. Pana way out ahead of the count right here with an 0-2. Let's see what he has in store here for pitch number 3, this at-bat. And that's what he's got in store. A backwards K as he strikes him out on 3 pitches. Good start to the inning right there for Pana as he got him looking, and that's 1 down here in the top of the 4th. I'll bring up Bryant Carlisle, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. We'll take the first pitch low and inside for a ball. Carlisle will take that pitch low and outside for ball 2. Hitters count here for Carlisle as the 2-0 pitch on the way from Pana. That one low and down the middle for strike 3, so it's been Pana hitting every single spot low, just a bit too low as he's gotten the left-hand side, the right-hand side, and right down the middle. 3-0 count. That one going to be outside for ball 4. And Carlisle will take his base. So I'll put a runner on first with one away. Joey Ackrey will step in. Pitch to Ackrey on the way. He'll take for a strike. That one low and away, evening it up the count at 1 apiece. Ackrey 0 for 1 on the night so far. As that one will be hit into the hole, going through for a base hit. That'll advance the Carlisle to second. So I'll put a runner on first and a runner on second, as that one will drop in for another base hit here for the Nuggets. That'll bring up Dustin Gertis, excuse me. Seem to have mistyped that when I was putting in. Gertis will show bunt. Gertis will lay down the bunt as it drifts just foul. Had a great speed and great placement on it, but just couldn't quite get the roll that he wanted. That's the fickle nature of bunting sometimes. He's trying to, at the least I'd imagine, get the runners over, maybe see if he can reach himself, but instead it's going to be an 0-1 count. And you have to imagine if he is going to bunt, he's probably got one more bunt in store here. To Gertis on the way. He will lay out the bunt again, and that one going to be foul. So right on cue, now it's 0-2, and it's swinging time here for Gertis. As imagine most of you know, bunting on an 0-2 count, generally, I won't say frowned upon, maybe frowned upon by the coaches, but if you do bunt and it's foul on an 0-2 count, that will be strike 3. So you have to imagine he'll swing the bat here as he does, and he fouls it back. Unofficially pitch number 70, that one was for Pana. Pana, the 0-2. That one going to be driven up the middle and dropping for a hit. Chalks that up as a single, and that'll load the bases. Falling just short of Olsen there out in center field. We saw him make a great diving catch earlier, but would have had to have been Superman to catch that one. That'll bring up the top of the order here with Alex Bratch, who will dig in to his lefty stance. Bases loaded for the leadoff man with one away. And that pitch outside for a ball. Bratch is 1 for 2. He singled in his second AB after lining out in the first inning. Bratch will take that on the corner. Nice pitch right there for a strike from Pana. One from Pana to Bratch. That one just outside for a ball, make it 2-1. It could not quite catch the sliver of the zone right there. And that one going to be chopped foul, drifting foul, as the third baseman will not be able to make the play right there. Even count, 2 apiece after that foul ball. Two on the way. That one going to be poked up the middle, heading over is Olsen, and that's going to drop into the gap. One run will score, rounding third and coming home is a second. And that'll give the Nuggets the lead. Alex Bratch with a 2-run double right there. And just like that, it's 3-2 in the favor of the Nuggets. Big time hit right there from the leadoff man with the bases loaded as he finds the gap. Now Gavin Klevgard will dig in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, but he's got 2 runners on in scoring position here. So just as I was about to say, that one's going to be swatted down by the shortstop. Another run will score as Klevgard will reach safely at first and put runners on the corners. And the Nuggets will extend their lead just a little bit more. Now it's a 4-2 ball game. Pitch number 1 fouled off right there to make it an 0-1 count as Aiden Dahl settles in with runners on the corner. Still 1 away here for the Nuggets as they've tacked on 3 runs here on the top of the 4th and are looking to get a little bit more. Pitch on the way. Dahl chops that over towards the third baseman who slips trying to get the throw off. And the umpire's going to say he's safe at first. Beating out the throw. Tough break right there for Barnesville. A little bit of a slip right there from Hagen as he just couldn't quite fire it over to first in time. That'll score a runner and still 2 on with 1 away here. That pitch going to be taken for strike 1. Thompson settling in with an 0-1 count. That one popped up high. Charging in as the first baseman, but out of play right there as it goes over the dugout. We'll make it an 0-2 count. A chance for Pana to get a big timeout right here for the Trojans as they look to stop the bleeding. Pana's pitch on the way. That one going to be hit and dropping in towards the infield. Hagen fires over to third, and that'll get the lead runner. Nice heads-up play right there by Carson Hagen to get an out. So I'll keep runners on first and second right there.
Hawley, first baseman, Spillum.
I'll bring up Teague Spillum with 2 on and 2 out here in the top of the 4th. It's been a 4-run 4th inning for the Nuggets so far. They'll look to see if they can squeeze any more juice out of this orange here with 2 away but 2 on. First pitch fouled off, making it an 0-1 count. That one taken for a ball, evening it up. One from Hagen. Excuse me, not Hagen. Pana. That's a nice pitch in there for strike 2. Pitcher's count here for Pana as he'll look to finish off Spillum and get out of the inning. And he does. Got him looking. Strike 3. So backwards K right there for the Nuggets, but it's the Nuggets winning the war, at least the war of that inning, as they tack home 4 runs, take the lead. It's a 5-2 ball game. Trojans going to try and answer back here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back with their response right after this on Magnitude Sports.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963.
Welcome back as the Trojans will get the bottom of the fourth underway here as Affield flares one out to the first baseman. Quick ground out for out number one of the inning. So due up for the Trojans is Affield, O'Brien, and Olson. Here's O'Brien with one away. He'll take the first pitch for a ball. Second pitch coming in quickly there. That one a ball as well. So a quick 2-0 jumping out ahead of the count right there for O'Brien. That'll go in for a strike, make it 2-1. That one just a bit too high and inside right there. I'll make it a 3-1 count. Spurs pitch on the way. That one going to be dropping in for a strike, and that'll make it a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. That one will be strike 3 called. Got him looking right there, and looked like O'Brien was about ready to take off for first base right there as that one catching just by the skin of the teeth the strike zone. I'll bring up Jack Olson. Olson will take for strike 1. Spur going back to work with an 0-1 count. That'll be taken for a ball. That one low for ball 2. Boy, I got to tell you, as a commentator, doing a game right here with the speed that Spur is pitching, it almost feels like I'm doing 3 things at once here. I can imagine it's probably pretty hard to hit too, is I have to update the count on my phone, update the count on the scoreboard, and make sure I don't miss a pitch. That one's fouled back. 2-2 the count. Now, speaking of pitches, unofficially pitch number 51 for Spur, and he got him looking, and in the blink of an eye, just like that, Ryan Spur with a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down right there for the Trojans. And the Nuggets will get back to hitting. You have to imagine Hawley would hope that they can get a little bit more of what they had there in the 4th inning. As we're now through 4 here, 5-2 your score. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th inning here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Back in action here at Reed Field here in Barnesville, Minnesota. It's a quick bottom of the 4th inning right there as Ryan Spur getting the 1-2-3. It's also going to be Ryan Spur due up to hit here for the Nuggets. It's going to be Spur, Carlisle, and Acree. Spur 1 for 2 on the night. He had a double that brought home the first run for the Nuggets. Pana will settle back in here for inning number 5 of pitching.
Leading off for Hawley, the pitcher, number 11, Ryan Spear.
Pana will start the inning off with the pitch right here. That one swung on and missed for strike 1. You got him to chase away. One pitch from Pana. That one going to be hit towards the outfield. Drifting over, heading back, and that one is going to be over the wall. That's a touch 'em all right there for Ryan Spur. Count that up as a home run, and you want to talk about helping your own cause. Like I said earlier in the first inning, Nothing like a four-bagger right there, a solo shot. That'll be his second RBI of the game, and the teammates will come out and greet him near the dugout as he touches home. So more of the same as Hawley picks up where they left off here in the fourth inning with a home run here to start off the fifth. Proud to say that is my first home run that I've seen while doing play-by-play in either baseball or softball. That one will go in for a strike. I did manage to see one in softball while doing color, but first time getting to be on the call for the home run right there. That'll make it a 6-2 ball game. Of course, if you're talking about basketball or football, you could say still technically not a one-possession game, but still a one-swing game, if you will, as Grand Slam would tie things up here for Barnesville, but Hawley continuing to tack on to their lead as their bats have really started to warm up. Carlisle facing a 1-2 count here. And he'll take that one low to even up the count at 2 apiece. Two from Pana. And that one just getting caught by the hair of the bat right there. They'll rule out a foul ball. And Carlisle will stay alive in the AB. Two. That one high and away for ball 3. That'll make it a full count here for Carlisle, who walked in his last at-bat. Full count, and he got him swinging. First out of the inning, count that as a strikeout right there for Pana. So a nice little bounce back right there after giving up the home run to come back and get a strikeout. I'll bring up Joey Ackery.
Left fielder, number 12, Joey Ackery.
Pitch to Ackery with one down. Be taken for a strike. Nice pitch right there, catching the zone. That'll be in for a strike 2 as Pana starting to settle back into a groove maybe. Has got the strikeout and 2 straight strikes to start out this AB. He's out ahead 0-2. The 0-2 and a nice pitch, and he got him for strike 3. Boy, that one dancing like a wiffle ball right there. So the home run, but then 2 straight strikeouts right there as Barnesville look to minimize the damage done here in this inning. If they can get out with only 1 run allowed, I'd imagine they'd be, at least relatively speaking, happy campers, depending on if they're looking at the glass half full or half empty, as Pana will get a swing and a miss for strike 1. Curtis on an 0-1 will take that for strike 2. That one catching the zone. Oh-2 with a chance to end the inning right here. And that one going to be poked, and nice catch right there, snagged by the second baseman. Noah Kraus making the play. 1 run and 1 hit. It was a solo shot from Spur. But right after that, 2 strikeouts and a nice snag by Noah Kraus to end the inning for the Trojans. I'll bring up the bottom of the 5th as it's now a 4-run game, and the Trojans will try and get back into the score column here on Magnitude Sports. We'll be right back.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, Building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back as warm-ups just getting wrapped up here for the bottom of the 5th inning. 5 of 7 innings here in this doubleheader here at Reed Field. Due up for the Trojans. It's going to be Ian Ballgreen. It'll be Ballgreen, and then the top of the order for Barnesville as he'll take that for strike 1. Spur going quickly again, and that'll drop in for another quick strike. Now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Spur, and he got him swinging, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. And a good start right there for the Nuggets in this half inning as they'll put 1 away, and that'll bring up the top of the order. Carson Hagen digging in. Hagen pops that one up. And an easy catch for the right fielder right there. And just like that, 2 away. So potentially very quick inning right here as 2 down and only 4 pitches thrown here from Spur. I'll bring up Peyton Pana. And Pana hits that one over towards the second baseman. Can't catch it cleanly. He'll fire over to first, and he beat the runner. Lightning quick 1-2-3 inning right there for Hawley as they get out of it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Still 6-2 ball game, and the Nuggets will take back over hitting. Coming up is the top of the 6th inning here on Magnitude Sports. We'll be right back right after this.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Top of the 6th inning upcoming here in this ball game between the Trojans and the Nuggets of Barnesville and Hawley respectively. And it's going to be the top of the order due up as well for the Nuggets. It's going to be Alex Bratch, Gavin Cleveguard, and Hayden Dahl. And also got a new face out on the mound for the Trojans as it's going to be Carson Hagen moving over from shortstop. Pana will take over at shortstop, and Hagen will take over on the bump as he gets his warm-ups in. So it was 5 innings on the night, evening, I guess, if you will, as it's only 5:17 for Pana. He put in some solid work, especially outside of that home run, that final inning. Made really quick work. Got a few strikeouts in there as well. So Alex Bratch will be the first batter faced for Hagen. So he'll fire that one in there, just outside for a ball. 1-0 count, and a nice pitch right there with some movement on it for a strike. One to Bratch, and that one's outside for a ball. As it heads over towards the backstop. And the on-deck batter, Cleveguard, will go and get it. Snag it out of the fence right there. Back to baseball, 2-1. And that one is lined right towards Pana, and he makes the catch. So Pana in his first AB over at shortstop has one hit right to him. He'll make the easy catch. And it's 1 up, 1 down so far here for Hagen. I'll bring up Cleveguard, who fouls it back. As I thank my lucky stars that that fence is right there. Otherwise, that would be bad news for me sitting over here. Oh, 1 count, and nearly bad news right there for Cleveguard, at least for the sake of him maybe not wanting to get hit by a ball right there, albeit maybe a fair trade-off for taking your base, but he'll dig back in with a 1-1 count and fouls that one straight back. So you can see just maybe getting a little bit under it right there, but not by much, as it's been 2 lines straight back. It's a 1-2 count. That one low and away to low inside, actually, excuse me, to make it 2-2. Still a good spot to be in if you're the pitcher right here. 2-2 count with 1 out, no on. And cut on and missed for strike 3. Got him. Good pitch right there to get Cleveguard to chase it out of the zone. Now 0 for 4 with 2 flyouts, reaching on an error, and a strikeout. Digging in is Aiden Dahl. 1 for 2 with a ground out, a walk, and a single. He'll take that for ball 1. Dahl cutting and missing for strike 1, evening up the count. And a nice pitch right there, getting Dahl to back off, but dropping it into the zone just like the pros do. It's a 1-2 count. Hagen the 1-2, and he nearly got him to swing right there. Good check and take by Dahl. But some impressive stuff on the mound so far from Hagen. 2-2 with 2 outs, and that one got him. So he will take the trade-off right there, as he'll take his base on a 2-2 count. That'll put a runner on first.
Hawley, third baseman, Bailey Thompson.
Up next now, Bailey Thompson. 0 for 3 with a flyout, reaching on an error and a ground out. Look to get his first hit of the game here in the top of the 6th. And that one into the hole. That'll be a base hit right on cue for Thompson. Heading to third is Dahl, and he's going to slide in safe as that one goes past, and Dahl will get back up, and he'll charge towards home. Heading over to third is Thompson, who will be held up, and that'll bring in a run. They'll score that as an error. A hit and an error, actually. So a single, and then the runner scoring on an error. That'll put a runner on third here for Spillum. That one put in play as Hagen will knock it down. Fire over to first, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. 7-2 ball game now here as we head towards the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll take a quick break, get a word from your sponsor, and be right back here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Don't go anywhere.
left fielder, Noah Kraus.
Back in action now here at Reed Field. It's going to be Noah Kraus digging in for the Trojans to get things started, as he'll pop that one pinged way up. Heading in, and that'll drop in. Sky high pop fly right there, but it's going to drop into the grass, as a little bit of miscommunication between some of the fielders on the Hawley Nuggets. So a good start for the Trojans, as they'll get a runner on. And I'll bring up Jablonski. And that'll hit Jablonski. So just like that, 2 pitches and 2 base runners here for the Trojans, as they'll try and get a rally going. They've got 2 innings to play with here, so 6 outs. They've got 2 on. Bryce Kruger up next for the Barnesville Trojans. Spurs pitch is low for ball 1. That one grounded over towards the shortstop. Let's see if they can try and turn 2. They opt not to, and get it in safely and heading home and gonna reach home. So I'll score a run off an error right there. I'll put runners on first and second. No way. Travis Affield up next. That'll be in for a strike, evening up the count at 1 apiece to Affield, as he's got runners on first and second with no away. 7-3 ball game. As a big swing and a miss right there for a strike. Affield will pop that one up, way up. Trying to track it, and that one's going to drop. The right fielder couldn't make the play. Turning around and heading home is the runner from second, and he'll get in and score. And now Travis Affield heading back, caught in a pickle. And throw back to the days of the backyard of playing hot box, and now heading back to third and getting down, and they got him. Laying down the tag right there, so a bit of an adventure on the base paths for the Trojans. So Affield, believe it'll be ruled as a double, and then from there just sort of sort out the base running. It will bring home a run. I'll make it 7-4. As looks like there'll also be a meeting on the mound here, as Rowley may be starting him out for the Trojans a little bit, as they'll talk things over with Spur, who's been in the game the whole time. He got the start today. Has yet to be yanked unofficially at 65 pitches on the pitch count here on my phone. Will we see a new face out on the bump, or will Spur try and finish this one out? Situation is a runner on, I believe, second. And 1 away here. As the gap has been cut to 3. And a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. Jablonski will take high for ball 1. Or excuse me, not Jablonski. It'll be O'Brien. That one will be popped up in foul territory, charging over and just can't quite reach it as the right fielder. That one away for a ball, make it a 3-1 count. Will be taken for a strike, and that'll make it a full count. Spur to O'Brien on the full count, and he'll take that for ball 4. Big time walk right there, and a great at-bat for O'Brien. That'll put a runner on first and a runner on second. Here's Jack Olson. That pitch low for ball 1 as hits the dirt. As Olson represents the tying run here inside the batter's box. Olson hits one over towards the outfield, heading back and making a leaping catch as the left fielder. Solid contact, but at the exact wrong spot in the outfield right there, and that'll be out number 2 as the Trojans catch a tough break. Ian Bolgreen will dig in now with 2 away. And he'll take that one outside as it catches the zone for strike 1. That one taken for a ball. Make the count 1-1. Bolgreen will settle back in. That one high for a ball. Bolgreen takes for a ball. That'll make it a hitter's count here at 3-1. Big pitch upcoming here from Spur. And taken, just catching the outside of the zone for a strike right there. And it's a full count, 3-2. And that one inside for a ball, and that will load the bases. And just like that, the go-ahead run settling into the batter's box, and it's Carson Hagen. Leadoff man coming up with the bases loaded, and it looks like we might be getting a new pitcher here. As the Hawley coach will head out to the mound with the infield. It looks like outfielders coming in and out. It looks like they'll be making some substitutions. That'll end the night on the mound for Spur as they'll head over towards right field. And we'll see who's going to be the new man on the mound here for the Nuggets, as they've got to get one out here. See if he can get him out of this bases loaded jam. 7-4 ball game as the Trojans have mounted a bit of a rally here. Down 7-2 prior to this half inning. Seeing some wild sequences of events right here to get us to this 7-4 ball game. And I believe it's going to be Gavin Cleveguard who's going to be taking the mound here for the Nuggets, as he'll try and get this out, and presumably 3 more for the Nuggets. So he'll get his warm-ups in. Katy Perry blasting in the background. Also a chance for the Trojans to talk with their third base coach over strategy. I'd imagine go over their approach here in the batter's box, as this is going to be a game-defining at-bat right here for Carson Hagen.
Shortstop or pitcher, Carson Hagen.
Hagen takes inside for ball 1. That one will be taken high for ball 2. And it's a 2-0 count. Hitter's count here for Hagen. 2-0 to Hagen will be taken for a strike. Make it a 2-1 count. Pitch from Klevgard on the way. That one will drop in for a strike, and it's an even count, 2-2 with 2 away. Klevgard. Poked up the middle. That will drop for a base hit. Runner from second heading home. And that'll be a 2-run double for Carson Hagen. And it's a 1-run game. Big time hit right there from the leadoff man. I'll put runners on first and second. Peyton Pana settling in now. Tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead run 180. .1-0 pitch. That one fouled off. One from Klevgard to Pana. That one popped up high, but foul. Hawley still looking for that third out here after letting up 2 runs on a big 2-out double from Carson Hagen. Here's the pitch, and that one dribbled up the middle. Chopper, it's going to be a tough play for the shortstop, and he can't make it. Heading home and getting down, sliding in, and he's out. They got him at the dish. No, the umpire says he's safe. So originally they said he was out, and umpire with a change of heart right there saying he's safe at the plate. And if that stands, it's going to be a tie game. The Trojans staying alive here, and just like that, all even with the Nuggets. That pitch going to be popped up. Heading back as the center fielder, and he can't make the catch. And that'll give the Trojans the lead as their rally continues. Count that one as a double right there to knock home a run. Now we'll put runners on second and third here for Jablonski. He's got 2 in scoring position, as the Trojans have taken the lead. Jablonski will take for strike 1. Jablonski swinging and miss for strike 2 as he looked to try and hit that one over towards the train tracks. 0-2, and Nuggets really need to get this out right here, and he got him chasing. It's a drop third strike, so it will be a scramble to first base. But Bratch will make the throw over. That'll end the inning, but it's the Trojans storming like a Trojan horse as they take the lead with a 6-run bottom of the 6th inning right there. Your score on Magnitude Sports, 8-7. Heading out to the top of the 7th, and all of a sudden Barnesville looking to end this one right here. We've got a good ending here in sight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Alrighty, well, for those of you at home having a chance to catch your breath right there after that wild bottom of the sixth, where it's 6 runs for the Trojans. That's the exact amount that they needed to take the lead. It's now an 8-7 ball game. Could have maybe taken a quick power nap in the middle of this game, woken back up with a completely different score line. Also a different pitcher, at least from the starter, as it'll be Carson Hagen going in for another inning, and for Barnesville looking to get those final 3 outs. It was Hagen that really jump-started the Trojans with his double to get 2 runs in. Ryan Spur will dig in. He'll take that one high for ball 1. As the Trojans going from staring a 5-run deficit in the face to now 3 outs away from victory here. That one chopped over to third base. Can't quite make the play, Jablonski. And Spur will start the inning off for the Nuggets by reaching first. As his strong night continues. Up next, Bryant Carlisle, who represents the go-ahead run for the Nuggets. And that one poked towards the outfield, and that one's going to find the gap. Spur heading to third, Carlisle heading to second, and having second thoughts about that after a strong throw from the outfield to the cutoff man. But that'll go down as a single, and that'll put runners on the corners as Nuggets bats starting to heat up here in the top of the 7th. Joey Ackery up next, who's 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts. And getting this out right here would go a long way for the Trojans. Ackery hit towards the shortstop. Nice pick right there. Can they turn 2? Throw on the way. They tried. Couldn't quite get the second out. They will get 1 out, but Spur will score. That'll make it a tie ball game here. 8-all. So quick answer from the Nuggets. Gertis will find the hole. That'll be taken for ball 1. Broch will take that to make it a 2-0 count. He's 2 for 4 on the day with a single and a double, also 2 lineouts, so making some solid contact throughout for the leadoff man. He'll take that for a 3-0 count. And a walk right here would load the bases for Gavin Cleveguard. Hagen on a 3-0 count, and that one will be taken for ball 4. So yet another twist of the drama right here. After a mammoth 6-run inning here from the Trojans to take the lead, the Nuggets strike right back, get a run of their own to even it up, and now with 1 out, they've got the bases loaded and Gavin Cleveguard due up. Cleveguard, who is 0 for 4 on the day. Strikeout, 2 flyouts, and reaching on an error as Barnesville will have a meeting on the mound. As Hagen will try and get these outs right here. Looks like he'll stay in the game on the mound. Here is Cleveguard. That'll be a passed ball, and heading in to take the lead will be the Nuggets. Joey Ackery reaching home on a passed ball. And just like that, it's back to a Nugget lead. It's 9-8 in a roller coaster of a game. Cleveguard on a 1-0 count with a runner on second and third. That one will be fouled off. Hagen will step off the mound. Now he'll reset. Kicks and fires over to home, and that one will be taken for a ball. That one taken low for a strike. That'll even up the count at 2-2. And a big pitch on the way right here from Hagen against Cleveguard. Hagen has it fouled off. Keep the at-bat alive. And that one will drop in for a strike. Great pitch right there. Wicked movement on it. Got him looking. That's your second out of the inning.
Hawley, shortstop, number 20, Aiden Dahl.
Here's Aiden Dahl. 1 for 2 with 2 walks, a ground out, and a single. Swing and a miss for strike one as Dahl will look to expand this lead with 2 outs, and Hagen will look to get out of the inning and keep it just a 1-run deficit to make up here in the bottom. That one fouled back for strike 2. Hagen out ahead early with an 0-2 count. And he got him swinging. Strike 3 on a curveball right there. So they get the out. But it's a 2-run top of the inning for the Hawley Nuggets, and that'll put the pressure back on Barnesville. Is they're back to being down, only down 1 though. 3 outs remaining. Let's see if they can cut this deficit, tie it up, or get the walk-off win here on Magnitude Sports. We've got a great finish in store. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with potentially the conclusion of this game right after a word from your sponsors.
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Well, folks, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Bottom of the final inning, 3 outs to play with here, a 1-run deficit. Will someone from the Trojans be a hero, or can Gavin Cleveguard close out this wild game here for Hawley? Just remember, it's only game 1 of this doubleheader here, too, so we've got more fun in store coming up on Magnitude right after this one as well. These 2 teams will go at it again. But first things first, we have 3 more outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Kruger. Kruger takes inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss right there for strike 1 to even up the count. Cleveguard fires, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Just like that, it's a pitcher's count. 1-2 to Kruger with Affield on deck. And Kruger swings and miss. Umpire says a drop third strike. They'll make the throw over to first and get the first out of the inning. Now here's Travis Affield.
Batting number 20, Travis Affield.
Affield will take for ball, strike one, excuse me. That one catching the edge of the zone. That one nicked foul for strike two. Just like that, an 0-2 count. Cleveguard out on top early on here with the pitcher's count. The 0-2. That one going to be fouled off, so Affield will stay alive. And that one drops in for strike three. Breaking ball got him looking. And just one out away from victory are the Nuggets.
Second baseman, number 8.
And the Trojans' hopes lie on the shoulders of Asher O'Brien, the second baseman. First pitch in for a strike. That one popped up. Heading over to make the play is the second baseman, and he puts the squeeze on it, and there's game one in the books. And that'll wrap things up. 9-8 your final score here as the Hawley Nuggets take home a thrilling game one victory in this doubleheader. Saw a lot of back and forth in this one, some great rallies. Very entertaining baseball here, and just game one, as we'll have round two coming up here not too long from now. I believe first pitch is scheduled for around 6 o'clock. Game ending at 5:51, so might be a little bit longer than that, but just keep an eye out. We're going to shut down this stream and get a new one started here for game two, as, of course, we know in Minnesota as well, going to be alternating, so I believe it'll be technically a home game for the Nuggets here in game two. So we'll be right back with game two here on Magnitude Sports. Great one on our hands here in game one. Final score here, 9-8. The Nuggets taking home a thrilling victory here at Reed Field. We'll be right back with the next game.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.